Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome to episode number 20. 120.
What
I don't
the
want to go
fuck?
back in time. 120 of the Unknown Games podcast. That voice you just heard right there was my co-host Alex. I am your host Adrian, and we've also got a special host person place.
You mean special host? You mean special guest?
Well, sometimes you've been on here so many times, I don't know what to call you anymore. Like you're like fam.
He's
you
like
know?
the semi-regular cast member or something like that.
If you know the voice, then you know the voice.
No,
Just
I'm just
Ehe.
a cool ass fucking dog.
The Ehe, the man who, if you're looking on YouTube right now, then you can see he's a Snoop Dogg.
I'm a cool ass dog.
He's a cool.
That's what I am.
He's a cool dog. This week we're going to be getting into the state of Apex Legends because, of course, the new season is coming out really soon. If it's not already out by the time you listen to this podcast, and look. A lot of things did happen, Bungie and Sony, that type of stuff, lots of sales news, but you already know about that, and we don't want to harp on it because what else is there to say? So before we start the show, as always, I'm going to say thanks to everyone for listening. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching this video. We hope that you do like it. Leave a subscription, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and if you're listening on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, any of those places, leave a nice review, 5 stars or more. You can't go higher unless you dream. Everyone's like, what the heck? Anyways, so Alex, what's up, man? How's it going?
It's good. It's good, man. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, and that's pretty much all I've been doing all week.
And it's been looking good. I've seen you on that stream hitting that Pokemon grind. I've seen so many people playing Pokemon.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah. So I had people who are just like, should I play Pokemon? I'm like, yeah, you probably should. And then like the next day, they're like, I bought Pokemon, and it's really good. I'm
It's
like,
friggin'
That's
unanimous.
literally me. That's
yeah,
literally
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, so Ehe, you're playing some more Pokemon now, and you're also enjoying it, right? You're killing it.
Yeah, I did play some Pokemon, but I haven't continued.
How far are
Also,
you actually?
I was like, just reached the second area. Oh no, I just defeated the bear from the first.
So the second
area.
boss kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, second boss.
Yeah, so my girlfriend's been playing a lot. So my girlfriend's like as we speak, like right now, she's actually just in another room playing.
Just playing
She has played like more than me at this point. So like last night or 2 nights ago or on the weekend, I'm like going to the kitchen. I'm gonna get water or drink or whatever, and I just look on the TV because she plays docked all the time, and something crazy happens in the fucking world near the end of the game, and I'm like, I can't come in the kitchen anymore.
You can't literally.
Oh, so it was a spoiler.
Yeah, it was a spoiler. Like I was like, I can't even come into the kitchen anymore. Like this is some crazy shit. Like what the fuck?
Dude, that's fucked up. You can.
Yeah,
that's
so I'm like, okay, I have to go. Like, let me go back to my room here, and I have to double down on Pokemon. Like, I have to play Pokemon.
It's like double down and
Yeah.
and catch up to this point. I think I remember you had for people who have a significant other or anything like that, couple, spouses, whatever, like if you both are playing the same game, that dilemma where you're like, oh, let me
Yeah, so
catch
this
up.
happened to us actually a couple of months ago. We were playing Tales of Arise. Actually,
Exactly, yeah.
Same thing. We were playing Tales of Arise. I went to the kitchen, and I was like, "What the fuck? He joined your party? What the fuck?"
Not yet. I haven't got
Yeah,
not
I'm like,
yet.
okay, well, fuck.
Not
Tricks,
yet.
Tricks, do you have that dilemma? Do you have that dilemma, Tricks?
You want to cue that music? I'm
No,
alone.
I just asked you a question, dude.
I'm sad, but one day I'll find the one for me.
My whole family died.
You know what? I just have to go. I just have to be like Jack. Fucking Jack, man. If he has somebody, I can get somebody. You know who I'm
Who's
talking
Jack?
about.
Who is Jack?
Who's
Stranger
Jack?
of Paradise,
Jack Black.
Jack. Wait, isn't his name Jack?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack Garland. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Garland.
You're
That's
talking
who
about
I'm looking up to
You're
these
talking about
days.
Princess Sarah.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah,
Is that her name?
it's
I
Princess
didn't know
Sarah.
that's her name.
Yeah.
Well. Anyways, besides my sad, lonely existence, we're gonna talk about Apex.
Also, how do you want to explain how you got me into the podcast today?
Oh, yeah. I was like, hey, we're going to be talking about Apex. I was actually on Twitter, and I saw that you responded to a friend of the show, Fish's tweet about, he had got some wins in Apex and was like, I guess they had, no damage and no,
Oh yeah,
But-
Yeah,
but
zero,
somehow-
zero, 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 like all zeros.
That is
All zeros.
actually- I never see that before. That was actually insane.
That happened to Hololive EN member Amelia Watson like a couple days ago.
Hey, however you got to win, you take your wins. But I was thinking, and I was also thinking, like Apex, still plays a lot of Apex. I haven't played for the past like two seasons. I'd say 2 seasons. Honestly, I haven't played for like 2 or.
So you haven't played for like
seasons.
6 months or something then?
I haven't played really like hardcore for 6 months.
I feel like the last time you played was when fucking who's called Valkyrie got into the game.
Yeah. I stopped when Ash came out a little bit. I played like a little bit off and on, but I really was playing a lot up until then. So a lot of.
I can't remember. So it was Valkyrie, Seer, then Ash, right?
Wait, was Seer before?
Valkyrie, Seer, and Ash.
Valkyrie, okay. Seer. I played through Seer then. I played through Seer.
But a little bit of Seer. You didn't play the whole season, right?
Yeah, I didn't play the whole season of it. I was like on and off. And like overall, like my PlayStation was it yearly wrap up thing came out, and it was like you've played like 300 plus hours of Apex, and I was like for like last year, right? And I was
dude, yeah, a little off topic, but Nintendo did. I don't know about other countries, but Nintendo Japan did that same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't play my Wii, right?
So why is your Wii factored into this?
Sorry, what?
Why was your Wii factored into this?
Did I say Wii? Am I in jugs?
Yeah, you said Wii.
You said Wii, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me back up.
Okay, so I was surprised. What the fuck?
I was like,
wow. Do you mean the Switch?
They are tracking Wii numbers?
Okay.
Dang, still.
So he means the Switch then. Holy fuck! I was fucking.
Yo, crank that music again.
Why? No, that'd be funny. It was something else. Yeah. That's so funny though. Okay,
Holy
sorry,
Nintendo, you still track people Wii?
Yeah, it's like you play. Yeah, you're fucking GameCube.
That console came out for 2007.
I have an anecdote later on the podcast about old Nintendo consoles, but yeah, sorry. So I don't touch my Switch, rather. So when the thing came out, it's like, here's what you played this year, and it's like Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, 20 hours, and that was it. That was it.
Dude, I didn't.
Hey, you can add to it this year. This like when it comes out next year, you're gonna have
another Pokemon game with
another Pokemon game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Pokemon is like yearly fucking series, so they're gonna
it's like a cleverly disguised Call of Duty.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess because you have like the mainline games, and then you have like the remakes and the other games coming in the other parts.
The other kinds.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of off topic, but like seriously, there was Pokemon Masters? Was that the mobile one? What's it called? Masters?
Oh,
no,
you're talking about X?
Yeah, Pokemon Master X, right?
Yeah. And then there was one before that. There was
Master
the Tsumutsumu one, like where you would just like match things, and then there was the cafe. You know, we had the cafe game.
Unite.
And there's Unite.
Unite.
Let's go.
But if we're only counting console games, it's like Pokemon Sword Shield and then Snap.
And the DLC. Don't forget about the DLC.
The DLC was actually
the DLC, and then Snap, and then the remakes, and then Arceus, right?
Yeah.
So this year or next year, we're due for Gen 9.
Gen 9.
Yeah.
I hope it takes place in Indonesia. That would be fucking dope.
We're getting really off topic here, but yeah.
We're so off topic.
I just want to explain how Ninja
back.
Trees got me into the podcast. I was streaming to 100,000 people, and then Ninja Trees just DM me, "Hey, do you want to do the podcast?"
Really? Oh well, I didn't know, man. I was just like, he was like, hop into my chat.
Okay, my 100,000 viewers, I'm gonna do the podcast.
Yo, please come over. Yo, put a tweet out on just Put a tweet out on there that you on the Unknown Games podcast, right, man. We need that audience to come on in. We believe in the power of
Yeah.
I really want that music to keep coming in just every time I do a dead joke. The power of anyway, so getting on topic again into Apex Legends. The new season, like we said, is going to be out pretty soon, and we have a new legend, which is Mad Maggie. Is that her name?
Yeah, it's Mad Maggie.
Mad Maggie, which we know is from Fuse's trailer back when Fuse launched his. We can't call her a friend. More so, just like two people who got into trouble together.
Yeah, I don't know what she is to Fuse. It's complicated. Facebook status is complicated.
It's complicated, right? And so that's happening, but she comes with a whole new kit, and she's got a good kit.
Everyone, she's actually doing every role.
She is legit. So, and this is Okay, so she's got the tactical ability, the riot drill, which fires a drill, burns enemies through obstacles. This counts walls, this Gibraltar shields, any type of wall something that's there. So you got your Gibby counters or your Watson count. I don't know, just counters.
Can I
right
just
there.
say that I'm pumped to just ruin every Gibraltar's day?
Get them out their shields finally.
Oh my god!
Well,
You know how
apparently it's not gonna cover the entire shield. It's gonna cover like half of the shield, so you can still go back like behind it, so you can still avoid it.
It's still
it's
like,
kind of still nuisance too. Yeah,
it's a nice nuisance. And then of course she's got now this is what I thought was just insane. This passive ability, Warlord's Ire, which is temporarily highlights enemies you've damaged and move faster with the shotgun.
So
can we get Octane with this? Because that's what we just did. That's what we just got.
About this one, I thought it was gonna be bad too, but I saw some of the gameplay from the early access.
Yeah.
So when you damage someone, it just highlights them for like a half of a second, so it's not that bad.
Oh, it's not like a bloodhound scan or anything?
Okay.
It's not gonna last like forever. It's gonna like go away for like 1 second. So it's not
really
that bad.
soon.
But the fact that you're always
the only thing I can see it's useful for is Bangler smoke or caustic smoke.
Oh, you can keep hitting them through the smoke.
Yeah.
She's already countering 2 legends right now. We'll just keep that. She's countering 2 legends. Not heavily, but I mean, like, but you're always damaging people. So what's the cooldown? How fast does that thing reset?
Yeah, you're right.
It probably doesn't
also,
like.
Also, look at that. She also have another passive. Move faster with the shotgun.
The shotgun,
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. She runs with a shotgun really fast. Which
how often do you guys even use shotguns?
I always use a shotgun. Probably.
I don't use shotguns. But I don't use shotguns in any FPSs. I'm horrible with them.
I use a shotgun maybe like a third of the time. So I'm usually like assault rifle SMG or like assault rifle sniper rifle, something like that.
Right.
Well, I will pick up a shotgun every now and then. It's just probably just not the first gun that I'll reach for.
I
feel like
if I'm playing Mad Maggie, then like you're losing basically your character's ability by not using a shotgun. Yeah,
you really are. And I mean, like we did have that moment where we came into the there was that shotgun meta. If anyone remembers the Mastiff. The freaking Mastiff meta that I wasn't a fan of it. I really hated it because it went on forever. But I mean, I feel like they've tried to balance it as much as possible. But this here, like, let's.
That the Mastiff is kind of ass right now.
Yeah, they kind of nerfed it.
So inconsistent.
But with this legend, I assume that a shotgun meta comes back at least at a certain skill level. Right?
Yeah, and then you can use any shotguns. I think the Mozambique would count as well, right?
Yeah.
And then Mozambique is extremely fast fire rate with a purple bolt, so you could run in and out of rooms maybe with that.
I like that Mozambique, man. I ain't gonna lie. And then her ultimate is Wrecking Ball, which this one I think it's nice. At least you have to have skill to kind of really use every bit of it. So she throws a ball that releases speed boosting pads and detonates near her enemies. They showed this in the trailer. I'll upload the trailer.
Yeah.
They show it using in small rooms.
This one's still insane though.
It's such a weird ability, isn't it?
Like, does it need the speed boosting thing?
It doesn't.
Yeah, why the speed boosting thing?
Why the speed boosting? I feel like that should be a Octane rework instead of putting it on her.
Instead of putting it on her, it's weird, right? So we saw this with Seer coming with and Valkyrie, right? They all had 2 passives of some sort. Like they have more features than the launch cast, which is to be expected. But it seems like this is becoming the standard, right? People with more abilities than needed, and I don't know how that how does that make you all feel? Do you feel like it's starting to get a little bit too crowded? Things are getting too fast. There's too many seeker recons, like recon legends. Like when's the last time we even had a support legend for like
Loba? Loba was the last one.
Loba, yeah.
Even then, Loba is not that big of a support. I feel like the only real support is Lifeline, and that's it.
And she's a launch character.
And she's a launch character. And I guess kind of Gibby has kind of outdone.
Gibby is defend
his shield is extremely annoying.
Yeah.
He has his moments, but he's I don't think Gibby has ever gone out of play except for season 2.
Yeah, even
somewhere
on,
in there.
Even on Pro Scene, they always pick Gibby.
I remember his buff. Yeah, after they gave him his buff a couple seasons, like many seasons ago, to give him like to make him tankier. Oh man, that gun shield having so much HP.
Had so much health.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, we kind of saw the ultimate just, and I'm going to rewind on it because, yeah, it's kind of weird because they show this ball just in small rooms.
Doing
It looks,
everything.
it's pretty random, I guess the path is, but maybe it's not. But yeah, she's got speed boost with that. Then she's got a speed boost. I assume that it stacks with her shotgun speed boost.
Sure.
So I wonder how fast she's actually running.
I wonder if this stacks
Probably-
like a Bangalore can use this as well when they get shot.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, Octane too.
Yeah, Octane can stim through it. Yeah.
Dude, this is and so we're getting to this point where, like I said, I like the game. I've played since day one, and I have tried my best to keep up, played a lot, and enjoyed it. But now I'm at this point where if I hop back in the game, and because I haven't played for so long, and I've seen this with some other people I know too, like I can't hang, I can't do anything, and
Like, you don't know how to play the game anymore. You just play a little more, and you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I need. I need to get good. I need to get good again. But I mean, like the skill level, I just can't hang like I could. I have to put a lot more time into it.
I don't think. Okay, well, to be fair, like I don't think the general skill base of the player, like the player base, has changed. I don't think the player base as a whole is getting better. I think like people near the top are getting better.
Mm-hmm.
People that play a lot get better, but you're always getting fresh blood, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So if you jump in like now, you'll probably be more or less okay. You might have a couple rough games, but you'll pick it up. You're like, okay, well, this is the map now. Obviously, like a lot of battle royales honestly is map awareness, right? So once you learn the map, you'll be better.
You know what? Just lower your KD, and it will put you in a easier lobby.
So you just die all the time, just
Yeah,
constantly,
just die all the
constantly
time.
die.
I don't think I have to worry about that. It'll naturally happen.
Yeah.
It'll naturally happen. But I mean, like, so for both of you, like, where do you find yourself with Apex now? Because I know you've both played since the beginning, for the most part, and you've seen new players come in and really get attached to this series. Like, where do you find yourselves when you play Apex? Are you still enjoying it? Do you think it's a little bit too much? Like, are you kind of annoyed when you play? Like, what's happening for you guys?
No, I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah.
I got annoyed by like some certain element of it, but I still jump back and have a good time with it.
Yeah, for the most part, it's still a fun time, like to play with friends especially. And I think what keeps me coming back to Apex is the gunplay. The gunplay is really fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The movement too.
Yeah, the movement as well. And the higher levels, like, has got a pretty high movement cap. Yeah, so movement is fun, and the gunplay is fun, and like handling guns, just gunfights in general are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what keeps me, coming back. I play a lot of like, so every night I'll play like a couple rounds, right?
Right.
I don't win every round, obviously. Like a lot of those games are just like drop hot, die. Like, all right, next like re-queue, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's the moments like it's when you can like have really intense gunfights that make the game fun for me. Like last night we dropped hot, and we ended up beating, I think it was like 4 teams back to back to back.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, that was insane, wasn't it? Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that that make you want to keep playing.
Because the extra dopamine.
Yeah.
The extra dopamine. I mean, that is very true. Like I will say the very rare moments that I did play the game, it's kind of like, you do have those up and down moments in it, but like those high moments that you have, when everything just like for whatever reason clicks with the battles, especially on some of the parts of the map where maybe you don't fight there that often, but you win there, or maybe that is your spot and you just like, you and your team go ham at it.
You know what bullshit in this season? The fucking Prowler. I died to a Prowler like a few times now.
I've never died to a Prowler, but I've gotten really hurt by a Prowler. Like really hurt.
You know how I said that I'm gonna quit if I die to a Prowler from a third party?
I thought you were on the outside with the game.
That Prowler fucking did that to me. They
because of the Prowler.
So it's like in the last ring and the last squad, we already killed like one of the squad, and then a fucking Prowler killed us. So
like when one Prowler killed the whole team.
Ooh, not just one. Like we were in the Prowler Den. You know
the den, right? Yeah, that was your mistake.
Okay.
That
You were
was
in
your
the
mistake
den
to begin with.
That was your mistake right
bullshit
there.
Map. That bullshit spot in the map that where you need to go between antenna and
you die there. I have like me and the people that I play with, we die in Prowler Den. I want like 90% of the time.
you used to say it 100%. So
yeah, well, we survived like once. We survived once, and that's because we landed there. Because we were like, we got to try our luck. We got to see what happens. Let's land at Prowler Den, see what happens. And that was like the only way we survived. Yeah.
That spot in the map needs to actually go. Like, fuck the Prowler.
It's not okay. So for us, yeah, like what happens is like either you are passing through it and you'll end up in a gunfight, and then like sure, like Prowlers will bother you, or you'll go there to loot because there's a couple buildings with loot, and if you kill the Prowlers, you get like loot. You get guaranteed upgrades when you kill them. Like you get a stock or a mag or whatever. It is worth your time to kill the Prowlers. They do give you stuff and ammo, right?
But so then we'll be a squad could just hear you like.
Yeah. So we'll be in there, and we're like, all right, guys, couple bins, couple Prowlers, and that's it. Like no, like we can't linger. Couple Prowlers, that's it.
Right.
We're shooting Prowlers, and then you know what? A team shows up. And I'm like, oh. Fuck.
I mean, because it is one of those things where at first I didn't really think too much about them, because Alex pointed out to me like they do have like if you kill a Prowler you do get some actual good resources, so it's kind of cool.
Stuff out of it, yeah. It is worth your time.
It's a cool risk reward thing, but 9 out of 10 times, it's like it just puts me in a bad spot. It's put me in a bad spot.
Most of the time I need to rotate through that spot. Like that is the only way I could go, because we don't have a Valkyrie in our team. So we go there, get killed by their team, get killed by a Prowler. So I don't want to go to that spot anymore.
The Prowlers hit you for 25 per swipe.
Yeah,
but there's like 3 of them, so it's like fucking 50. You 70 damage per second. Holy shit! What the fuck was up with that?
I mean, so that goes with their kind of, I don't know what philosophy they have for map design, but I've with the maps getting bigger and each one having a certain element to it, or a gimmick. We have all the kind of the phase portals in Olympus, and then
I think
King's
Olympus
Canyon
is a good size, honestly.
Really?
Olympus is. I feel like Olympus is the perfect map. Like
some people really like that map.
I genuinely think that is the perfect map for Apex.
I think in terms of size, Olympus is a good size. I'm still getting used to the new. What's the new one called?
Stormpoint.
Yeah, Stormpoint. I'm still getting used. It's big, obviously. It's huge. There's
huge.
A lot of you have to use the grav cannons a lot of the time, but
I like the grav. I like the way the grav cannons feel. I just don't like having to traverse using them that much sometimes. I mean, so but with these new maps and with new maps, right? Do you all want more new maps, or
I feel like that's enough.
We're probably good, I think. I had this discussion earlier. I mean, like a lot of time with different people is like, instead of new maps, I understand that every season you gotta like make it exciting. You gotta give people reason to come back to the game who maybe have taken a break.
Right.
So instead of giving us like a brand new map like Stormpoint or whatever, just do what they did to Olympus and kind of fuck it up, like change
Yeah.
They do that with all the maps. They do change them.
They do
every
it.
now and then.
I think they changed them about.
I feel like Olympus is the only map you can just like completely change, because in the lore,
it's modular.
It's like a modular city, so they can switch it up every time they want.
Yeah, it's
random generated Olympus.
Dude,
just like actually random generated.
That would be
crazy. Would that be like
random guns plus the random? Oh my goodness!
Imagine
that would be.
Oh, you load up, you're in your game, and it's like some bizarro version of Olympus.
Don't know where it's like, where are we landing? Dude, Olympus is upside down for like part of it. What?
They wouldn't do that because of the esports scene, I think. There's no way pro player will fucking
do a randomized
would do randomized maps.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way.
We still don't have like a kind of dedicated, dedicated servers to where like with peer-to-peer or whatever, where we can just be like, hey, let's make our own custom games. There we go, custom games. We don't have custom games.
You can do custom games if you're an organizer.
Well, how many people are organizers?
Oh, Domo actually have a key for that.
Can we?
He ran a custom Apex tournament like a few weeks ago for
So
VTuber.
can he still do custom
Can you
tournaments?
still do it?
I think he can. I don't know.
Like he-
It's like his custom lobby for the VTuber tournament.
Yeah. How do you like apply for that?
Maybe you got big enough or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I know like if you do like a VTuber tournament, there's a lot of VTuber tournaments, right? Like that's how they do them. Like there's like a code or something you put in, and it puts you in a special lobby.
Yeah. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, I mean that could be one of the things that they could look for, maybe apply, like do in the future, is kind of just make that a normal, always on mode. I know that they have these modes that kind of rotate in and out, and the current one is going to be controlled. Do you all have a favorite mode? Like shotguns and
limited
snipers?
time event. You
The
mean
limited time events? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they
was
call
talking
it
about this
modes,
last
limited
night.
time events.
There was
both.
one last year. It was on Olympus where it would drop care packages every ring,
That one. Yeah.
Oh, that one was kind of crazy.
and then the final ring was always red weapons. You were like
That-
guaranteed. You were guaranteed to get a red weapon in the last care package.
That one was actually kind of fun.
It was crazy because like it's like two teams, and like you guys have fucking. At the time, it would have been a Prowler, a Kraber, and a Peacekeeper. I want to say.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. That mode was fun. That mode was more fun than I expected it, just because I found myself, like, it made you go for the care package drops if you wanted to. Like, for the most part, it's like, yeah, let's go to the care package drops and get all the loot. Just because it increased each level, that was cool.
I'm gonna look at all of the LTM. I'm trying to remember which one I like.
They had a couple that were like canceled, right? Do you remember which ones they were? Like the one where it's what is it? Like respawn on ring close or something?
Oh yeah, that one where if you die, you just instantly respawn.
Oh,
yeah, they canceled that one for some reason, right?
It didn't last long.
Out.
Then there was
it never came up. Period. It was canceled.
There's always be closing where the ring is.
Yeah, ABC. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That was one. I don't know. Solos and fucking trio. Solos and what's that? The third person. They should bring that back.
That third person run, that was fun. I'm like the only one who liked. I remember Alex, you didn't like that much, right?
No, it was weird. It was fucking.
I loved
it. It was actually
loved
weird.
it.
It was really weird.
It was like we're
solos. Though. I feel like they should bring back solos. I think that would be huge.
Solos has never come back, has it?
Yeah, it's only wait, hold on. August.
I think duos was limited time, and now duos is permanent.
Yeah, solos just never came back after season.
Also,
was that 2 or something?
Yeah, it's 2019, so it's probably like season 1 or 2.
We're on
like season 1, I think.
We're on season 12, by the way.
Yeah, season 1 was like 2019. So
oh
it's
my god, yeah, 2019. It was 3 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
There's also like the latest one, the legacy maps where you go back to season 1, Kings Canyon.
Oh, season 1, Kings Canyon, yeah.
World Edge. So yeah, it was kind of fun going back to those old maps.
I kind of like the new Kings Canyon.
Which new
like
Kings
the current
Canyon?
Kings Canyon?
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time? It was the Fuse, right?
The Fuse season, yeah.
Yeah. I like that area that they added too. Like that, it's a lot more fun to rotate to and through. Like just all of those areas. Artillery isn't as crazy as it used to be.
Yeah, because
not as many people hanging on the walls.
Back, yeah.
Yeah. That map has honestly gotten better each time. I feel like it's gotten better. Yeah. So I'm trying to look up these limited time modes really quickly. So we had the elite queue. So solos, armed and dangerous, Shadowfall. Oh god, the freaking
the Halloween one, yeah.
The Halloween one, and then Winter Express, Gold Rush duos,
Elite queue was ranked before ranked was a thing.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck is elite queue? I don't even. I was like,
if you got into like top 5 every 5 game, you got put into like elite queue.
I've never heard of that one.
You never heard of that one? It's like early season thing.
Apparently from June 4th.
There was more ranked and shit.
To July 2nd, 2019.
Yeah, what was the one that had the what is it? The automatic regen shields.
It was Flashpoint.
Oh,
that was
Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint. Yeah.
Flashpoint. I like that one actually. You know what? They did that all at the same time, right? It was like always.
Oh, Dummy's
ABC,
Big Day.
Like
Dummy's Big Day
Flashpoint.
was actually one of my favorites.
Dummy's Big Day was like random abilities, right?
Random abilities, yeah.
Oh yes. Was that not also third person, or was that?
No, it was
No,
Okay,
it
okay.
wasn't. No,
That was right
It was
bef-
just all dummies. There's
and
no,
like you couldn't talk, like there was no like spoken lines for anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, the dummies just chatted in the chat box. I
Yeah,
remember.
there was no like speaking in there. Yeah.
that was
It
a
was
fun. That was a fun for me. Like some of these are actually kind of like you kind of forget about them because they actually did. I feel like they did some of these in like succession, right? Like it was
They
2
kinda
weeks
swap.
of
one of them
this,
was, like,
2
back to
weeks
back
of
to back,
this,
yeah.
back to back to back. Yeah, yeah. And I think that was like Dummies Day and like a couple other ones. It was third person mode, Dummies Day, and Always Be Closing. I think those were back to back. But yeah, are there any modes that you'd like to see? Like, do you think that they've kind of done? They obviously haven't done everything, but are there any other modes that you kind of want to see in the game?
Oh,
We've got control now, or limited time events, whatever they want to go by.
oh fuck! I don't know. There's not much thing you can do in Apex game mode.
I'm gonna say everyone has to be the same character.
Oh, God.
Fuck, dude, that would be insane.
Like all Pathfinder.
Oh gosh.
All Pathfinder. With unlimited grapple.
Dude, caustic. No, all caustic will be fucking useless because they cannot damage each other with their gas.
There
That would
was
be a good one.
there was a limited time mode in Titanfall 2 called Attack on Titanfall.
Oh gosh.
And the
How did
only
this go?
ability you had was the grapple hook, and it gave you 2 charges with fast cooldown.
That's just Attack on Titan.
That's just Attack on Titan. Is it hence the name of the event right there?
Yeah, I'm like they should do that. That was fun.
That would be kind of cool. Like just those kind of. They definitely have some more like places or things that they could do. Of course they could even just do like no guns, just box only. Of course.
Guns.
No guns, box only.
Mozambique
no
only.
or Mozambique.
Mozambique only.
Grenade only.
Oh my god.
Akstar only would be fucking insane, honestly.
Dude, some people are so godlike with those things. I'm just like, I give it up, y'all. You did it.
You know what? Yeah, they could do, if they really wanted to, they could do like a bunch of really wacky modes, right? Where it's like, you can't sprint, or everyone has to crouch. You know what I mean? Like,
Everyone has to crouch. Like
Everyone needs to jump.
or like no jumping or something. Like, yeah, they call it like lead boots or something. You can't jump. Like they could do a ton of wacky
zero
shit.
zero gravity mode.
Dude, I kind of want them to do these crazy ones now. I mean, like they're definitely experimenting little by little, and sometimes some of these things end up on characters. But yeah, that would be fun. I mean, I don't know what else I'm thinking. Like, what else do I have to talk about Apex? I don't really have a lot of gripes with the game. Sometimes I wish they would fix maybe some of the server issues or any of those things. That's going to happen no matter what. But I don't know. When do you think we get another Apex or like an updated version, like an actual update of?
You said that the server issue, right? We haven't seen any server issues since Seer came out, so they've been like stable.
I've had some pretty decent games. Yeah, I recently actually I had servers with bad ping for some reason. But that's really rare. Like I went to a game with 300 ping, and I'm like, that's obviously not normal.
I feel like after season, what's called the Valkyrie? What season is that? Season 9? Yeah, when season 9 came out, it was like a disaster. So they probably fixed that. The server is real quick because they don't want that trouble anymore. Because season 9 launch was awful, like actually awful. Because you
couldn't log in or something, right? If I remember, like it was.
You can log in, but you can only play as the top legend, like
the top legend, yeah.
Like the base legend, and that's it. You cannot even play as Valkyrie.
I wasn't around for that. I heard about it, but I didn't see that myself personally.
I think I saw it once.
It was kind of bullshit.
I saw it once when I was playing. So I mean, if that's the case, then do we get another Apex like an actual update, kind of like an Overwatch 2? Eventually?
I don't think it necessitates. Like, there's no reason to make a new Apex, right? Just add characters. Yeah.
I feel like they would update to like Apex PS5, like Fortnite for the PS5 and shit. But I don't think they would make Apex 2 or something.
The only reason why they would make an Apex 2 is if the current engine, like couldn't do something that they really wanted to do.
Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think we get to like anytime soon.
Not
with
for
maybe...
years. Not for
Okay.
years. Yeah.
Okay.
They could do it for other reasons, like money reasons, but technically there's no reason. There's no reason.
There's no real reason to do it for the money.
It's free.
I don't think there's no real reason to do it for the money unless they're like, we just really want to make it look just like the cutscenes we make.
They will make epic story mode, like Minecraft story mode.
Oh yeah. I'm just playing Titanfall. How's that? Just play Titanfall. Just make Titanfall.
They are really going. Yeah, they're really going in. We've seen them double down, triple down on just making more and more lore for the game and kind of integrating all the characters that they put in the lore into the game.
They keep like going back to Titanfall. Like Ash, the newest legend, is a character from Titanfall 2, right?
Right.
So they have to explain that she was a pilot, that kind of stuff. So people who have never played Titanfall, they're like, what's a pilot? You know what I mean? Like
it's like, what's a pilot in this?
And
day
then like
age?
Valkyrie, Valkyrie's story too is that her dad was Viper. You fight him and Viper's.
You killed her dad.
You kill him. You kill him. Yeah, Jack kills him.
What is wrong with you, Tricks? Jesus Christ.
Wait, no. Why you say me, man? I wasn't there. I didn't do anything. I don't have no guns. I'm in the land of peace right here. So, yeah.
I mean, they keep bringing back Titanfall like lore and stuff, and like I think there's some references to some other companies that were in Titanfall. So
I mean, Blaze is already in the fucking since season 3.
Yeah, Blisk is rumored to be a legend as well. Blisk, for you Tricks who did not play Titanfall 2.
You gonna shame me or some crap?
He's the main bad guy.
Y'all over here acting like y'all played Titanfall 1 and 2.
I did.
Or maybe they could add Jack Cooper, the main character of.
I don't want them to add Jack Cooper as a legend. What would his abilities be? Summon DT?
I don't know.
Summon.
I don't know. Yeah, wall run. I don't know. Tricks. Jack Cooper is the main character of Titanfall 2.
This is quickly become because I don't think there's much of a main character in Titanfall 1 if I remember. But okay. Keep giving me the history lesson. I'll be the normal Apex audience. One that didn't play the game before.
So I mean, Blisk is in. Because when you launched Apex for the first time, at least when the game came out 2-3 years ago, it's like mega old Blisk, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Blisk. Welcome to the Apex games."
We've seen him in a few trailers, if I remember right.
He pops up. He's fucking old now. But Blisk is cool, actually. If you go look up Blisk from Titanfall 2, I'm like, man, that guy.
Wasn't he a piece of shit in Titanfall 2? Because he isn't he like the main antagonist?
He's the bad guy. Yeah, he's the main bad guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he's not like evil. He clearly says he's like, look, I'm sorry. Like I'm getting paid to do this. Like this is my job. I'm a mercenary. Yeah.
Just a merc. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a merc.
There's like there's a pivotal scene in Titanfall 2. Spoiler for Titanfall 2.
Like, gosh, I know. Wait. What if I play it?
Are you gonna actually play it?
You guys have gotten me interested in it now. I have the game. I mean, I did actually buy it. I was about to play it over.
Game came out like 7 years ago, dude. But
fine, you do it, and I'll take my headphones out, and you raise your hand when you're done.
Came out in 2016, so that would have been 5, 6, 7 years.
I got like fucked.
It's
up
old.
there.
Yeah, it is actually older. It is actually older.
So like you get captured by Blisk, and he's like, "Tell your Titan to open up and give me the." I'm like, "Okay, Blisk, I'm sorry." Yeah, I don't know. He's the bad guy. He's the main bad guy, but he's not like evil or anything.
I don't know why I remember him as a piece of shit.
Probably because he was the bad guy.
Because he was the bad guy.
How dare you, Blisk? It's just me and my buddy BT.
Piece of shit.
Oh man!
You killed BT. Spoiler for Titanfall.
Spoiler for this 7-year-old game.
Don't worry. BT is the Titan.
Shut up. Just shut up. Come on. This ain't a gamer. Come on now. Give me some respect. Give me a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
I invited you on this podcast out of respect. Show me it.
You invited me when I was streaming to like 100,000 people. So
a million people.
Who did you bring in? And who's watching? Who's watching for your stream?
1,000,000 people. I don't know. There's like some guy named who's got Boner Jam 6969. That wasn't
Boner baby.
Oh gosh.
You guys want to talk about the control? We haven't even got into the control.
Oh, the control
Yeah,
map.
yeah. Let's talk
What
about
time
control.
is it? We bullshit so long. Oh my
We
god.
did. I'm
What
sorry.
time is
As
it?
the
Yeah,
host.
control. All right.
Control. So, control is the new limited time mode, which features, if you've ever played, basically capture the points, control the points.
What's the mode called in Call of Duty? Domination?
Domination.
Yeah, domination.
Okay. Okay. I actually didn't know.
So it's like domination in Call of Duty.
Have you guys seen the gameplay for control or not?
A little bit, but not really.
A little bit of it. A little bit of it.
Yeah,
So this-
they
yeah.
changed the kill notice, like when you kill someone in Apex, like you eliminated someone, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
It kind of looks like Titanfall kill notice.
No way, really?
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
Oh, that's sick.
Shit. I have that file. Yeah, so it's like Titanfall. Fucking what's it called? The kill notice.
Mhm.
So it's kind of looks dope. I don't know.
Does it make the same noise from Titanfall, like the ching?
I don't know. I cannot tell because the streamer I was watching was being too loud. So
Too loud.
It's being too loud. Like, yo, bruh, calm that down.
Yeah, I was talking to someone and they said the two most satisfying noises in video game history is the Call of Duty the hit marker noise, the
yeah,
Call of Duty hit marker, and the Titanfall ching when you kill someone.
yeah, it's like a ching thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's really satisfying. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Apex
love
also
those
have,
things.
like that.
yeah.
Right?
The downing noise
Yeah.
is but I honestly the ching from Titanfall. I'm like, oh, it's so good, it's so good.
It's like, but I mean, like I feel like that's the same thing for me in Destiny, and that's a different game. But I had that moment. That's satisfying for me. But I'm sorry, I'm not.
But
I'm
like
still
control
not
is
in the
like
cool crew.
9 versus 9. That is insane. I don't. I think they will just go for 6 first and then go to 9-9. But they just straight up go to 9 versus 9.
9v9.
Yep,
That is
yeah.
insane.
9v9.
And there's no restriction on legends, right?
There's no restriction for legend in your squad, so you can have
Like Pathfinder,
Sam
Pathfinder,
legend in-
Pathfinder.
You could just have
you
like
cannot,
every.
you cannot have do that. You cannot do that, but you can have the same legend with the same guy in your team. Like you're not in the same.
Okay,
squad,
okay.
but
So you can
you're in the
have like
same team.
3. You can have 3 of the same legend on your overall team.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay. I
okay.
see. Okay. I
That's
see.
crazy.
I thought it was like a big squad of
No,
9.
no,
So it would have
no,
been like 9 Pathfinders versus 9
You-
Wraiths.
You cannot even talk to the other squad in your team.
You can't,
Oh.
no?
You,
Oh,
no,
okay.
there's no way to communicate to them.
Okay, so it's literally just squads in like some of those bigger battles like
It's
Battlefield or
it's
something.
it's
right?
just squad. Yeah, it's just like the usual Apex. Just 3 of you, but there's like other. How much?
Ally squads. Ally
Yeah.
You have
squads.
ally squads
Like
with you.
other 6 people that. We
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So yeah, just looking at the map, a little bit of Olympus, what they're showing, it's not the entire map, which is, that's nice. It's just a little chunk of the map. They've only got points A, B, and C, which is a nice little size. But yeah, it seems like, you just go control, you die, come back. I don't know if you spawn on your teammates. Can you, is that a
No.
mechanic in this? Okay.
You can only spawn on your capture point. So you can only go to A if you capture it, and you can go to B if you capture it.
So if
Like
you
the
don't
usual.
capture any, if you don't control any points
Kind
at
of
the
like
time,
Halo actually. There's a permanent spawn point. Like there's a what's it called
like a base or something.
not the base. The airplane. What's it called in the
The
Titanfall?
dropship?
The dropship.
Dropship, yeah, there's a dropship where you can spawn at permanently.
It looks
Okay.
like
But
also when
but-
you,
If the other team like have all the point and it's gone long enough, it's gonna end the game instantly.
Oh,
okay.
So if you don't do anything before they after like I don't know 5 minutes and they instantly win, no matter how much the point is.
So based on what you've seen so far, is this a game mode that you would wish that they would keep permanently?
Dude, I hope that they replace Arena with this.
they replace arenas, like what?
Yeah.
So here's like, and I gotta throw this out here because my friends always bring this up. Why can't they just? Would you rather them just have both modes available instead of replacing it?
I mean, arenas and
Arenas and
control?
control. Yeah.
I would
That's a
like
re-
Arena to go. I just hate Arena, so
I mean,
like just
I just
go.
want it gone.
I feel like if you introduce, I mean, here's a conundrum with a lot of game designers, right? Is like if you have too many modes,
Mhm.
you run the risk of splitting your player base, right?
Yeah.
So this happens with older games. For example, this happens with Call of Duty. This happened with Titanfall. where a lot of your players were stuck in one mode. So Titanfall 2 has been out for 6.5 years or whatever at this point, right?
Right.
After a while, I would say 2 years after launch, the only game you could feasibly get with no queue, or like at least not too long of a queue, was the main attrition mode, which is kind of like the TDM in Titanfall. But if you wanted to play any other mode, let's say you wanted to play something like Bounty Hunt or Capture the Flag or Titan Brawl or any other mode basically that wasn't attrition, you basically had incredibly long queues that would maybe never ever resolve. So if you have too many modes, in your game, no matter how popular it is, I think eventually you just run the risk of splitting your player base. So what if I want to play Arenas or whatever, right? And Arenas isn't popular anymore. I'm basically stuck in an empty queue for my whole evening, right?
But I think at that same point, they have all this data. They know who's playing, like what modes are being played, how popular they are. If they want to keep a couple modes and then rotate them out, like when they know 100% they're not popular, I don't see what's wrong with that instead, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think
I don't know how easy for them to do it is, but hey.
Well, also just the merit of having a limited time mode, I think, gives it popularity. It's the same reason why we enjoy eating, shitty McDonald's burgers every season. It's because you know what I mean?
I missed that last batch, man.
I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna get this random New York burger. By the way, you guys should look this burger up, by the way. But I'm gonna go eat this New York burger because I know the fact, a month from now, it's not gonna be at McDonald's. So I'm gonna have it now, which is what Control is basically, right? This is my New York burger.
Yeah, I can see that. I think though, if it's popular enough. And that's gotta. I think that's something that they have to go with. Because how did Arenas come about? That was they just decided, hey, we want to introduce a new mode permanently. Like
I don't really know. It was never limited time. It was just like,
it was
hey, what's
never.
up,
It just
Arenas?
came. Yeah, it was just here.
Arena.
Yeah.
Enjoy
it was
it.
never like, hey, what do you guys think? Did you guys like this? We'll keep it. Which is what Duos have. Like Duos was limited.
Duos was limited
time.
Yeah.
Arena's just like, hey, Arenas. All right.
Arena is kind of unpopular nowadays. Like
I do still play Arenas. I do notice that I have longer queue times with Arenas. And I gotta admit, my sweatiest matches have been in Arenas. Like absolutely, like the most difficult, intense matches have been, like the gunfights and stuff. They've been Arena matches for me. So
I can testify to that. Sometimes you just
I do enjoy Arenas every now and then because it's nice for me to just like jump into like a gunfight. And there's a couple of like things with Arenas that you're sure of. Number one, no third parties. Number two, resources are extremely limited. So if you are counting, if you're like, okay, I broken his shield like 3 times, he's out. I can rush him. He's unrushable. You have that in Arenas.
There are definitely more kind of like you can run playbooks. You can actually there are things you can kind of think about a little bit more. There's more time ish, like it is a tighter game because there are no other squads, just that one squad, right? But it does give you those. It points out that because they don't balance for that mode, sometimes you're like, man, I'm tired of seeing these legends, like the same people, the same comps, the same, like some of the strats. You're like, dang, this is kind of OP on this map. Not so much anymore. They've kind of dealt with some of them, but sometimes you'd be like, really? Y'all gonna let that fly?
Yeah. Well, I do play Arenas every now and then. I mean, I don't like play it exclusively. I do fall in and out of it. Control though.
I played an arena match like this season with a red.
That was it.
Some friend. It was one of the sweatiest thing I ever.
It was
did.
so intense. Like it was so
dude,
tough.
We did like almost all of us have 2,000 above damage. So it was like, the fuck is this shit? Come on, let's just.
You gotta put it away. You gotta take care of business, When the time comes, you gotta take care of business.
We got destroyed in the first 2 rounds because they were using Rampage. So like, they bought fucking Rampage in the first round. I didn't even count that.
I should do that. I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah.
Why would you buy Rampage in the first round?
Because 3 Rampages are better than 1.
Yeah.
My first round gun is an RE45.
That RE is faithful.
Actually, and then they have the fucking Rampage on us, so we get outgunned.
I think like the previous season or before that, it was like Devotion's first round.
L-Star was the problem.
L-Star was L-Star. When you realize that the L-Star could do long range for some reason, you're like,
oh my god, yeah, the L-Star could fucking poke. You could poke the L-Star.
You could poke with the L-Star long range. and it was like, excuse me, this. I remember when the Havoc used to do this, and I didn't hate it as much, but it was like the Havoc when it had that crazy season
was a care package weapon, and
no one used
hated
it.
Everyone
no
hated
one
it.
used it.
Because
That weapon was garbage.
It's not OP at all.
I think people forgot it was used mainly to just bust doors down if you wanted to.
And then now it's just like well, they nerfed it, but last season I was like, this is terrifying. This fucking gun, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. I forget. Man, there was also a limited time arenas mode where you had certain guns that were cheaper to make.
Oh, was it the Rampage one? Not the Rampage. The
Rampart one. Yeah.
Oh, the Rampart one. Yeah.
And you could
that was fun.
You could also get red weapons out of the care package. I mean, you can still, but you. No, you could craft. No, you could craft. You could buy red weapons. That was what it was. You could buy red weapons. Yeah.
I never that mode. I never let go of my Mozambique first or whatever round that shit was.
Mozambique when it was like round 1 gold Mozambique. I'm like, oh, this is the shit.
I was on it. Yeah. I was on it every time. And so when that mode actually left, I was like,
I was sad. I was sad.
And it was nice because it kind of put people like. It made me change up the weapons I play.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was also random. So sometimes you'd be like, oh wow, I can't use what I was gonna use, even though I really love that. I have to wait maybe, but I thought that was perfect.
It was nice to see a round 1 when everyone was using Mozambiques, and to me that's what a round 1 should be. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
not Mozambique versus fucking L-Star. So when everyone's using Mozambiques, I'm like, this is it. This is round 1. This is what this.
This is what. Yeah.
They still have a pistol round like CS:GO and Valorant. They have like this pistol round where you can only buy
where you don't have.
Like mini shotgun. So I feel like arena need that like only pistol round.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be much more fun.
Or maybe includes another like objective in what's it called arena. So there's like search and destroy or something.
Or like
add some spice into it, like
yeah. Did
you know what?
Sorry, what?
Control, like just add the control objective into arena. Maybe people would enjoy that.
But maybe there's 2 points instead of 3 or something.
Yeah. A 2-point kind of thing,
or maybe 1 point actually. Yeah,
that would be. Yeah, that would. I mean, I think that helps.
Hey, did you ever play what was it called, Live Fire in Titanfall 2?
No.
So Live Fire.
I can't even remember what I played on Titanfall.
All right, so Live Fire was a mode in Titanfall that had it was smaller maps, no Titans, just pilots.
Oh, I did play that.
Yeah, and there's no respawns, right?
Yeah.
So it was no respawns, and at the end of the round, if no one had died before the timer went out, you would need to capture a flag, and if you held the flag for like 10 seconds, you won the round.
Yeah,
so they could easily just put that in arenas, and it would be
maybe add that in arena.
Yeah, it would be
the only incentive for people to go into the the map point in arena is just the ring, like
the ring. Yeah.
It's just a ring.
That's that.
That's pretty much it.
No, Control looks fun. I think I'll probably play a lot of it.
This was like, for me, when I was really big into Destiny, Control was my favorite mode. And even when I go into like Battlefield or something with friends, like this is always because it's really relaxed, and like I used to just like put some music on, zone out, and just start playing.
I feel like I will do that too. Like just put some music and then
just play a bunch of Control.
Eat some brownies and shit.
Eat some brownies. Excuse me.
Oh man,
excuse me,
arrest this man.
What you doing? Eat some brownies. Okay.
What are you talking about?
This man got 100,000 followers. Okay, I got you, man.
Zoning out with playing some Apex with the boys. That would be fun.
Eating brownies. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Eating brownies. But I guess in closing, what are your final things, I guess, on the state of Apex, or what's your final opinion? What do you think Apex is at? If you had to give it a rating of like out of 10, your fun factor, I don't know, fun factor? Where is it?
Around 9 out of 10 when I win, and then 3 out of 10 when I lose.
When I lose.
Yeah, that's the perfect fucking.
When you get the match survey where it's like, did you enjoy this match?
Oh, it's always when you lose. It's always when you lose. I've never got the match survey when I won.
When you die the most horrible way, like it's so fucking bullshit, dude. Why did you show up now?
Yeah, it's like, did you enjoy this match? No. I didn't.
I didn't. It was
Yeah.
not.
Why would I enjoy that? Apex respawn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and my friends, we were like laughing at that because it says it's like a survey. It's like, did you know the game match? Yes or no, right? Yeah. And there's some data crunchers at Respawn that are like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. These guys, they play 4 hours every night. They $100 in the game. They play every single night, but they don't like any of the games. I don't understand.
Dude, I always say that I don't enjoy that match every time it pop out because it's always coming when you got killed. It's so shit, dude.
Have you ever gotten a survey when you like actually won?
No,
never.
actually.
I've
Maybe
never.
they designed it that way. Holy shit,
It's
Respawn.
designed. No, it probably is designed that way. Yo, shout out to Respawn. Can you fix that? We want to get a server when we win.
I want to see the data for that, where it's like, it seems here people don't like the game when they lose.
Of course.
Oh, you know what the mega brain for that though is like? They don't like it when they lose, but they continue playing an hour or two more.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's exactly like the guy just like, I don't get it.
Devious as
These guys, they play every single night, but they don't like any of our games. What's the deal?
Dude,
He's like
if-
confused. He's like at
you
his,
can add
at his
comments,
desk. He's
dude.
like, yeah.
You need to add like a survey comment. So did you enjoy that? No, and then you add some comment into it. I will type the most horrible shit into that thing.
That's why they don't have the comment feature.
That's
man.
why they
That's
don't.
why they
That's
don't.
why they don't have that box.
That's
man.
why they don't.
Yeah.
That's why they don't. Alex, what about you? On a scale of 1 to 10, or your final thoughts on where the state of Apex is for you?
I know it's fun. It's weird. Like, I have a good time playing it, but I've actually never finished work and be like, done work, time for Apex. Like, it's never happened. It's like never happened. It's like never
That
happened.
crack, that true drug right there.
It's really just you want to hang out with people.
Yeah,
so-
it's more
Yeah,
like
that's
I'm having
really
fun
fun.
with friends. So I'm gonna give it a pretty generous like 8 out of 10. Like, I have a good time with the game, and it is a fun game. But I'm never like in bed at like, well, I want to sleep so I can wake up and play more Apex. Like, it's never happened. Yeah.
It's more like,
I
hey,
could play today, so I could play some Apex.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what a rough day at work. I can't wait to play Apex. Like, it's.
I'm
I've
glad
never-
I'm still alive. Then I could play some Apex.
Yeah, I've never thought
You
that.
know what?
so-
I'm gonna change my review for Apex with friend. It's fun. It's 8 out of 10. But Apex solo queue is bullshit. And then go away. Dude, have you played Apex solo queue?
No,
I've never-
not since season 1.
It's the most.
That was enough for
brain-dead
me.
People. Dude, holy shit!
It makes you question
so
humanity,
angry.
right? You
At-
question decisions that people make.
I was like, why are you like this? Are you? Is your mom proud of you? Like,
Dang, that's
Oh, wait,
where you go.
You mean like, sorry, you mean you queue by yourself with a
yeah,
team?
yeah. Solo,
Not
solo queue.
dropping solo, right?
No,
Like,
no,
not-
not
yeah.
dropping solo. I mean like soloing with
Oh,
Solo
with
Phil, right? Like
two
solo
other
Phil?
people.
It's the most horrible experience I've ever.
I've never done it. I've never done it. I've never done it.
You should try it. It's
Should
it's
I?
it's very.
Yeah, I
you,
feel
you
it.
will be like,
Why are you like this?
why? You can't
I don't
even
think
like
I
say
want it.
words.
No, you guys, you're not selling it. You guys aren't selling it at
You
all.
basically
like-
end up
I feel
doing
like
solo queue at that point.
I've
You end up
said
playing
some
your
horrible
yourself.
shit to people because of it.
Oh my goodness.
I just don't play Epic solo queue. It's not worth it.
Is that-
It's
is
not
that the
worth it for your
takeaway?
sanity. It's not worth it
Apex
for
is
your
fun,
sanity.
but not by yourself.
Yeah, it's not fun by yourself.
That is the takeaway right there.
If you don't have friends, don't play Apex.
don't even
No, but
try it.
that's right. That's right. Actually, yeah. Don't play Apex if you don't have friends. that's horrible.
Oh man, I guess for myself, I would say I have gotten a little bit fatigued. I played a lot of Apex with friends, not by myself, except for that one season. Towards the end, to finish a battle pass, I stooped slow enough to just play with random people. I learned my lesson. Never do it again.
I haven't even finished my battle pass in this season. I'm like 106, and the new
I'm
season-
107.
No, you have finished it.
You
You have
107?
technically finished it,
No,
just not
no.
all the way to
100
110, not the bonus.
100%.
You
need
just
to
haven't finished the
finish
bonus.
I understand.
You
It's
need
not a
that
bonus
gun. You
because
need the
it's
gun
end.
skin.
Like, it's literally the end. You got the logo too.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
logo.
That's what I'm saying. But you finished the required amount. you know.
No, it's 110. Like the max level is 110.
It's like-
You need to.
that's why I said.
Reach to
That's why I said.
110.
That's why I said you've got the required amount of 100, where you get the that knockoff kind of cool skin, but you're like, no, I want the real deal with
you need
the.
the badge. You need the
You-
badge
and
and
the
you need the
badge.
skin. Yeah.
Yeah, you need that.
I'm 107 like as of right now. So if I
Better
play
get on
like a little bit tonight and I play tomorrow before the patch drops, then I'll be good.
Yeah, I'll probably play some tomorrow and then finish it. If I didn't finish it, I'll uninstall again.
Maybe I should
Uninstall.
stream Apex tomorrow.
yeah,
instead of-
maybe you did.
I should stream Apex tomorrow so I can finish my battle pass.
The pets drop like midnight for you, I think.
No, like 3. It's like
No,
3
it's
in the
like 3.
morning or
It's like
something,
3
yeah.
or something.
Oh,
It's,
okay,
it's not.
That's
Yeah,
it's midnight for me then.
You get
Yeah.
all the good stuff there sometimes.
So I could stream Apex tomorrow on my stream instead of playing Pokemon. In which, by the way, you guys should follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/root24.
I could also stream Apex. I'm gonna stream it to my 100,000 viewers.
And you
Yeah.
can follow Ehe. Ehe, where can people follow you at?
It's literally just hey, it's on the screen.
Well, you know, some people aren't looking on the
Oh,
YouTube
yeah,
right
you're
now. Oh, sorry for the 100,000 people who are. You know,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
just
keep
Ehe.
continuing.
Yeah,
Just
just
Ehe. Just Ehe.
With the
You
word just, it's just
Just and you can follow me on Twitch at Ninjatrix, NinjaTrix, playing Horizon Zero Dawn and AI Somnium. That's AI the Somnium Files.
That's a
That
good
game's
game.
fun.
Such a good game.
I'm enjoying it. Every Friday I look forward to laughing.
I think you should play more Monster Hunter Rise. Actually,
I mean,
I also need to play Rise. Like once I'm done
I need to-
Arceus, I'll try to get back to Rise.
I'm still like at Hunter rank 4 or something, and it's like in the
Before,
village quest.
I'm like 120 something.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Let me see how much hour I've been put through Rise. It's 91 hours.
Yeah, I'm
So-
at like 20 maybe if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
If
What
I'm
am I
lucky.
at? I'm like at 10, I think.
This is why I was like, man, there's too many multiplayer games out. Sometimes
I'm
it's
at
just
10
like,
hours. I'm at
so
10
hard,
hours.
so hard.
Yeah, I was playing Monster Hunter. Maybe this is fun. And then Pokemon comes. I'm like, all right, Pokemon, baby. It's all Pokemon.
Yeah. You were supposed to play Monster Hunter before Pokemon came out. You were supposed to grind it like every day, as much as possible, at least to level 50. So that you were supposed to put like 100 hours at least in Monster Hunter before Pokemon.
I played a little bit Monster Hunter. Pokemon came out, and then now I'm playing Pokemon. And then like FF6 is coming out in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna play FF6. So yeah.
And then you'll be-
FF16? Oh, FF6.
FF6.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was,
Yeah, no. Root's got
Holy
like a.
shit.
You're
Alex has got like
what
a
year is it?
super
oh shit!
key
What
now.
year is it?
This man is like, I've got the
That got me fucked.
connections.
I was like,
Fuck you! I overslept. God damn it! It's like some isekai shit or something. Like you were in a coma.
That would be crazy. Wake up. Oh, wow. FF16's available. Wait, what? FF16's available? I'm going to play it. I'm not going to ask how or why. I'm just going to play it.
I actually had this discussion with my girl. This is off topic now, but we're wrapping up, I think. But I had this discussion with my girlfriend. Or what if you woke up like tomorrow? You're groggy, whatever. You like it's a work day, right? Except for he doesn't work. But
yeah.
you like
He's in school.
yeah. So you wake up. You're
in college.
super groggy. Super groggy. You reach over. You stop your alarm. If it's your phone, you grab your phone or whatever, and you realize this is the phone that you had 2 years ago, and you check the clock and it says 2019. Like, what would you do?
Oh, do you warn somebody?
2
Like,
years ago.
it's 2019.
2020, yeah, I get, but like, so
Yeah.
it's 2019. It's just before the pandemic. Just before the
Yeah, yeah.
pandemic.
Do you warn somebody?
But no, here's the question: like, what would you do? What's your first reaction? What's the first thing you do?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I'm probably gonna
It'd be
just
weird.
went off on Twitter how the pandemic gonna kill us all.
So I had,
You'd be like a crazy, like people would be like, what are
Yeah,
you
I
talking
will-
about? Like,
I will-
what the-
Yeah.
Dude, I will get shot by the FBI.
so like,
you can do a couple of things. Hey, you can be a dirty person and do
What
NFTs
do you
before
mean
NFTs.
by that? What do you mean by that?
be a
What
dirty
do you
person.
mean by that? What do you mean by that?
no. Here's the thing.
Can you explain? What do you mean by being a dirty person?
You could. I'm saying you could beat the NFT punch to the punch, man.
And
Oh,
start
okay.
NFTing.
You-
No, here's
yes.
the thing. You have to figure out. You have to figure out. Number one, did you go back in time? Or number two,
Are
was
you dead?
everything just a dream?
Oh, What about
I
if you're
will
just dead?
probably
And it's
punch myself in the balls. So
what?
I know if I'm seeing it, if it's a dream or not, I'm gonna.
No,
punch
like the
myself.
whole, like you just dreamt, like you dreamt, like
You
the
dreamt
whole
20
the whole
You
2
mean-
years.
okay,
It was not real. It wasn't real at all. So number one, did you just go back in time and you're now a time traveler, or was you had this intense dream and you thought these 2 years were real, but they actually weren't, and there's actually no pandemic?
The first thing I'm gonna do is go to a therapy. If it's actually a dream, I'm gonna go to a therapist. Like I'm fucked up. At that point, I'm fucked up. If I dream that long, I fucked up already. You know, I already become a fucked up person. You know.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was
like, it's done. It's
Yeah.
done. You just hit the
So
music.
my
It's
my
done.
girlfriend was just like, "What would you do?" And I'm like, number one, I'd probably like call in to work. I'd probably call and be like, "I'm not coming to work today." You know what I mean? Like I'm too freaked out. Like I'm not coming to work today.
Dude, you could do so much if you just wanted to like just do all the prediction stuff. You could.
But that's
you could
assuming
be
you're a time
great.
traveler. That's assuming you're a time traveler, right?
I'm just gonna assume I'm on the optimistic grind of this. I'm just gonna assume I'm a time traveler. Like bump anything else and be like, I got the intel.
What if you
know.
are a time traveler? What are you gonna do? You gonna single-handedly stop a pandemic? What are you gonna do, buddy? Like,
No, I'm
come
gonna
on.
single-handedly profit off of it. Let's go.
Stopping a pandemic wouldn't be that hard, you know, if you're a time traveler.
How would you do it though?
Unless you have to know where it originally or like originated.
Yeah, I mean, we already knew.
But I mean like the exact
Shit.
the exact moment, the exact point. You got to know like time
Yeah,
to
but what are you gonna do, man?
Okay,
How are you gonna
but-
single-handedly stop a
But
pandemic?
do we
bro?
know? Do we know the information that the like? If I read an article about where the pandemic started, do I still have the fucking I don't know memories? I
Yeah,
would,
you
right?
have, you have
Oh,
all, like,
you still have your memories, yeah.
yeah, assuming you wake up like it's 2019, you need to figure out, are you time traveler, or did you just have an elaborate crazy ass dream and there's actually no pandemic that's ever gonna happen?
I would like convince my dad to fly me to the origin of the virus.
Your
Why?
dad? Why your dad
Why?
though? Why?
I mean, he have
Why?
money. I mean, he can fly me off.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Why would you go there?
I don't know, stop it or something.
Why you gonna punt? You're like, stop that
Well,
shit.
well
stop
there
that shit right
had
now.
man,
Dude,
we
I'm
about to go
kick
into
the patient zero ass. I'm gonna fucking just beat the shit out of him. Like fuck you.
Don't slip
I'm
up,
gonna-
man.
yeah.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught slipping. You get caught slipping. He beats him up, but got bitten.
You know what? I'll
Turn
stop
to a
it.
zombie.
It doesn't get spread because you get
Hold
bitten.
on.
How do you
Exactly.
get spread?
No.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
when
on.
you realized
If
it's an
I beat
alternate
the shit-
timeline where the zombies happen.
So-
Welcome
so-
to the zombie apocalypse now.
So the
Done.
patient zero is already like that after I beat him out, right? So I got the virus now. I'm gonna throw myself into the ocean, like stop the virus. I mean, what other way can you do? Come on, like what other way can you do?
You gotta
That's
make
the
sure
only
that you
way I
gotta
can
make
think
sure
of.
their corpse is
Are you
also in the
serious?
ocean,
Are you
bro.
saying you would sacrifice your life? You would sacrifice yourself to
I
prevent this
would
pandemic?
stop so many dead. So I mean, I'm gonna go to heaven after all that shit. Like,
But nobody
my-
knows this.
My life is
Nobody
already
knows
set after
this.
that. Like my
No,
afterlife is already set after that.
wait.
I'm a good
You'll
person.
legit be an unsung hero. You might
Yeah,
end
because
up being.
nobody would know. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
poor
Yo,
Ed, he was,
yo,
he was
Ed,
suicidal.
Who will know? You know what? Who will know? Fucking God. God will know.
Put your limp biscuit on. Time travel back and Jack Garland it. I got you, bro.
Oh my god.
I mean, God will know. So
No, wait, but if
He's the only one
Ed
who
dies in
can learn.
2019, we will never. This podcast does not exist.
What if
he's
God?
gone.
What if God is just like, dude, that was just a dream. What the fuck, man? You just beat up an innocent dude.
I mean, yeah,
Oh my
but
goodness,
that's
Jack,
a chance.
and
bro.
everybody, we have gone on way too. We're on like an hour and 10 now. We have officially descended into some weird.
This is the best.
So
this is the best
weird.
episode. This is the best fucking episode.
No, like what do you guys do? How are you gonna stop the pandemic? Like
So I was a little
only
more
thing I could think of.
realistic.
That's the only thing I could think of.
I would go find some scientist people and tell them. I guess like I would be
Scientist people.
They will fucking believe you.
contact-
What
I
are you
would
talking
go
about, my
contact the
guy?
government and I would be like, listen, y'all
Is this a
need
threat?
to know. Y'all need to know this is gonna happen, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. You better stock up on these masks, toilet
No,
paper for
you
some
sound
for some
insane,
reason.
man.
I'm gonna be like, I sounded crazy. I know it, but just recognize when this happens, I'm gonna be in a bunker so far down with
Why
so
would
many
you be?
supplies.
Why would you be in a bunker? You will
You
be
could be in a
safe
bunker
your
now
room.
if you wanted to, man.
No, I just need to
No,
be in the
you will be
bunker because
safe in your
I need
room,
them. I need them to like. I need them to come and locate me and go, "Oh my goodness, how did you know?" But I want them not to knock on my door like of a house. I want them to knock on a bunker to be like, "This dude knew. He knew.
Oh my god.
He wasn't just crazy." That's what
yeah,
I
I
want.
was thinking just I'm a little more realistic and I would just admit that I can't. I'm powerless to do anything.
No, I wouldn't accept that. I wouldn't accept that fate.
You're gonna go
Okay.
beat up a
Oh.
dude and throw yourself into an ocean.
Big dude, and then throw myself in the ocean. Yeah, that's it. That's the
Oh
only
my
Holy
way I'm
goodness.
shit.
getting out.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
goodness. Anyways, everybody, we're gonna head out for
Maybe
the
the
night
files
because
will,
just
die
stop.
off in
Just
the
stop.
ocean, you know? Maybe
Look,
that's
we
the
can't turn back
accident.
time. If
What
we
a
could,
good episode. What a good episode.
I would do that actually, you know.
We should clip that whole last section. Put that up as its own. Put that up as its own thing, yeah. Oh man.
what the title is? What would you do?
Throw yourself. I'm gonna throw myself
Throw
into
yourself
I don't know.
in the
The
ocean.
John Quinones fucking show.
It was a great episode. Yo, thanks Ahead for being here. I know it was really short notice. Sorry to interrupt you in your stream. I know you had a lot of people there.
I need to say sorry to my 100,000 people viewers.
Yeah, I'm sorry they weren't here with us, but I'm glad that they, they know a good person who would sacrifice himself for the greater good of humanity, and no one would ever know. That's a true hero.
Like
Yeah.
if you are in my situation, wouldn't you do that?
Ahead,
Like,
we're not continuing this.
no, I mean, wouldn't you do that if you are
Ahead, no, we're not continuing this. We're not. No, we're not continuing this.
Would you do that?
Alex, thanks so much as always
Please,
for
please.
big. Oh, God, shut this man up.
please.
Well, everyone, we will catch you all next week for episode 121 of the Unknown Games podcast, where we talk about how you can actually save a life and go back in time, not using any of Ahead's methods.
Have confidence.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
We haven't.
hero.
So
I am a hero.
No confidence.
I am a hero. Actually, I'm such a big dick hero.
I'm the hero.
Have you already finished the recording or not?